Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese are two of the biggest names in the WNBA right now, but after Reese admitted she's living beyond her means and doesn't know her salary, questions have been raised as to Caitlin Clark's salary too. Chicago Sky's new talent, Angel Reese, candidly dropped the bomb on her Instagram Live that her WNBA pay isn't cutting it for her living costs. Having been snapped up as the 7th pick in the 2024 WNBA draft straight, she's pulling in $73,469 a year despite being tipped as one of the stars of the show. She boldly laid out her money woes online, saying, "Hating pays my bills, baby," and made it crystal clear. The WNBA doesn't pay my bills at all. I don't even think that pays one of my bills. Literally, I'm trying to think of my rent for where I stay at. I'm gonna do the math real quick. I don't even know my WNBA salary. It's no secret that many WNBA stars have to hustle with sponsorship deals or play overseas during downtime to bulk up their wage packets. Reese has been busy signing contracts with an array of top brands including Reese's Pieces, Reebok, Beats by Dre, and Panini America. She was even treated to a special Barbie game night by the Sky. Similarly, Clark has numerous avenues to boost her earnings through sponsorship deals, marketing agreements with the WNBA themselves, and brand endorsements. During her university tenure, the athlete collaborated with major brands like Gatorade, Bose, and State Farm in endorsement deals. Clark has already partnered with Nike and Wilso and Sporting Goods Co., two brands that are bound to bring even more revenue her way in the future. Clark's annual salary is $76,535, according to Sports Illustrated, tipping Reese to the post by $3,000. To date, overall, Clark has accumulated a significant net worth, estimated at around $3.8 million. The state of play could change, though. Reese committed to the new unrivaled basketball league, established by stars Breena Stewart and Nafisa Collier, set to commence in January 2025. Promising to shake things up, this 3v3 league will shine a spotlight on some of WNBA's finest and proposes lucrative six-figure salaries for its players. Stewart said, "For years, women have relied heavily on off-court sponsorships for a majority of their income. With Unrivaled, we're revolutionizing the game by prioritizing investments in our stars and ensuring their on-court performance is reflected in their pay." While the WNBA is getting sellout crowds for the finals between the New York Liberty and Minnesota Lynx, the league's owners will not be making a return on their investment for the foreseeable future, sources close to the situation said. The NBA owns nearly 60% of the league. When one combines the NBA owners' personal stakes in WNBA teams and the WNBA itself, the amount rises to 75%, a source with direct knowledge of the numbers said. The NBA team owners have invested hundreds of millions in the WNBA since its 1996 formation, per sources. The WNBA owes the NBA so much, we won't see any windfall for years, an NBA team executive told the Post. This season, the WNBA will lose $40 million, a bit better than the $50 million forecast and reported by several media outlets months ago, but still a loss, sources said. Starting in the 2026 season, the WNBA will get up to $2.2 billion over 11 years as part of the new basketball media contracts. That means likely at least a $100 million annual increase from what the WNBA currently makes from national media contracts, which is around $60 million. The WNBA is also set to expand its regular season and playoff schedule to generate more revenue, but the players are expected to opt out of the current collective bargaining contract by one deadline, and if they do, that means salaries are likely to rise, which would eat into that potential $60 million 2026 profit by the league. The $100M in television revenue, turning the projected $40M loss into a $60M gain. The potentially looming WNBA lockdown could have major financial ramifications for WNBA stars like Angel Reese. The Chicago Sky rookie recently went on Instagram Live to express how her salary from the league doesn't pay her rent. Big changes may be coming to those salaries soon. On Monday, the WNBA Players Association announced they are opting out of the league's collective bargaining agreement CBA signed in 2020. The news shouldn't come as a massive surprise. The WNBA had arguably its most successful campaign, and the original CBA included an opt-out clause in 2024. The OnePayPA Board of Player Representatives and OnePayPA Executive Committee have decided to opt out of the 2020 WNBA/OnePayPA CBA on behalf of the collective. The organization announced on Monday, just one day after the conclusion of the 2024 WNBA Finals. It's business. Reese is amongst a select group of 26 players. 4 more will be announced who will participate in the unrivaled 3v3 basketball league starting in January. Organized by stars Breena Stewart and Nafisa Collier, the league will offer a domestic offseason option for players to make 6-figure salaries. For Reese, the chance of players having equity in the league is enticing. It appears that is something she would likely advocate for in the WNBA. "I'm excited for the league's first season," Reese told Athlon Sports. "It's amazing to be a part of a league that gives equity to players. I'm looking forward to playing with the best athletes and really using the time to focus on my game and getting better too." Last week, Reese was on Instagram Live when her salary was brought up. The Chicago star mentioned her rent is $8,000 a month, a figure her $73,469 salary would not be able to cover, making it clear she is also looking for an increased salary in the future. Reese announced a new partnership with Cash App on Monday. The financial service will feature an Angel Reese machine, giving fans in Chicago chances to earn gifts. Players turn to alternate leagues like Unrivaled and sponsorships to supplement their income. This shouldn't be the case considering the league just inked an 11-year media rights deal with an annual value of $200 million. The players made the decision to opt out of the last CBA to realign the business and save the league from its own limitations. One PP executive director Terry Carmichael Jackson said, "Today, with a stronger foundation and new investments flowing in, they're opting out again this time to fully professionalize the league, secure proper wages, improve working conditions, and lock in meaningful benefits." From a salary perspective, the league's biggest earner on an annual basis is Jackie Young of the Las Vegas Aces. The star signed a 2-year $504,900 contract ahead of the 2024 season. Most WNBA players turn to sponsorship deals or playing overseas to supplement their income, though the latter can come with serious risks. Famously, Phoenix Mercury forward Brittany Griner was arrested and detained in Russia for possessing vape cartridges containing cannabis oil in her luggage. Seattle Storm rookie guard Nika Mull tore her ACL in her first game for Besiktas in early October. Storm star Gabby Williams spoke about her decision to play overseas. "If I make a choice to make more money, whatever, and then teams are mad that I don't come back, but that's how it is. The WNBA, if you want us to be here, you have to pay us more. It's business, it's how it works, and that's all that means." Reese has signed endorsement deals with Reese's Pieces, Reebok, Beats by Dre, Panini America, and others. The Sky hosted a Barbie game night for Reese thanks to her partnership with Metal. The forward wore custom shoes featuring Reese's Pieces inspired designs for part of the 2024 WNBA campaign. "I wanted to deliver something that they could proudly wear this season," Reese said about the shoes. "We worked as quickly as possible with Reese's to build a collection that really reflected who I am, bold, vibrant, and unapologetically me." Reese also signed to play in Breena Stewart and Nafisa Collier's unrivaled basketball league starting in January 2025. The 3v3 league will feature some of the WNBA's biggest stars and offer players a chance at 6-figure salaries. For years, women have relied heavily on off-court sponsorships for a majority of their income, Stewart said. "With Unrivaled, we're revolutionizing the game by prioritizing investments in our stars and ensuring their on-court performance is reflected in their pay."